It's time once again to continue our Star Trek journey. Today, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 17.
As Chief Medical Officer, I am ordering you to report to Starbase 515 immediately.
Oh, please. I feel fine. And I was looking forward to seeing the Epsilon Pulsar cluster for myself.
Then we'll perform the procedure right here. My staff and I are fully capable of giving you the replacement.
That's not the point. It will be inappropriate for you to carry out the procedure.
You do have an ego, don't you?
Meaning?
You're concerned about your image.
What, are you gonna operate on his balls or something?
What am I going to talk to Captain Picard about for 6 hours?
You could learn a lot from Captain Picard.
Yeah, I've known him longer than you have.
Nice day for a little trip.
Well, she acted a little bit less of a cartoon character there, so hopefully they're giving her good writing finally.
A little bit less. Not completely, not a cartoon. Just a little bit less.
The Enterprise is at impulse speed, and you are cleared for takeoff.
Oh, that's neat.
And we have a score and all this. Oh, look at that! I don't remember those blue lights on the inside on the Enterprise.
Then what would make him change his mind? Why would he leave the ship now?
Commander, receiving a mayday on all frequencies.
Oh, of course.
Sector 006.
Detail?
Ship, unidentified, distress, nothing more.
Rhomboid Droniger sector would put us at considerable distance from Captain Picard.
I know, Data.
Literally like 5 seconds after they pulled off.
Yeah, still see the ship in the rearview mirror, you know what I mean?
As soon as his physical body is no longer on the Enterprise. Mayday, mayday!
I'm First Officer William Riker of the USS Enterprise. We're responding to your distress signal.
Uh-huh.
What is your problem?
We are Pakleds. Our ship is the Mondor. It is broken.
Commander, from the looks of their ship, I could have them up and running in no time.
You sure?
Yeah, no problem.
How do they get up and running is my question.
We do not know anything about them.
Acknowledge, Mr. Worf. We have an obligation to render aid.
Why are you coming with me to Starbase 515, sir?
Well, it's certainly not my idea. I'm sorry, Ensign. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I just hate the prospect of another damned cardiac replacement.
Cardiac replacement? I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
A parthenogenetic implant?
What else would it be? My heart was injured.
Little Picard lore has a heart transplant.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. It's okay. I'm here to help.
We are far from home. We look for things to make us go.
Why don't you just show me where your guidance system is?
Other than Geordi's already he's already over it. It's like, how about you show me where it is, all right?
Yeah, I'm erring more on like Worf's side here. It's like, I need a little more information before I just beam over to this, other ship.
Yeah, he looked pretty annoyed about that, rightfully so.
Those aliens, what they feel is not helplessness. Lieutenant LaForge is in great danger.
Why weren't you at your post?
She's on a smoke break.
Oh.
Our Betazoid counselor is often aware of things beyond our perceptive abilities.
I was right.
Yeah, told you.
So therefore, I get to sit in the chair, Riker. I am captain.
Yeah, just like in the Klingon tradition.
Why didn't you just have Dr. Pulaski perform the operation? I'm sure you could have trusted her to keep it quiet.
Yeah, right.
I think it's because he doesn't like her, to be honest.
But I'm just picturing two people having a conversation about hearts and bring up Picard. Oh, Picard doesn't have a real heart. Just Pulaski from the background.
just outs him immediately.
Yeah, like she outed Data that one time. Like, oh, I wouldn't be so sure with Data. Data can't do that.
Yeah.
That would totally be Pulaski.
You do not want to be in 10-4 at the same time as Pulaski.
Nope.
Commander Riker, I have a problem. It looks like this is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated.
Now, at this point, they could still just beam him back over, right? They haven't introduced anything that's stopping them from doing that?
Yes.
I'm trying to keep track of that, see if it inevitably comes up.
You're not too comfortable with me. I understand.
Wesley, it's not true. true. You're a fine young man.
You don't have to say that, sir. It's pretty obvious how you feel. Everyone knows. You don't like kids. That's too bad. You might have made a good father.
Thank you.
All done, Commander.
Prepare to beam over.
Yes, sir.
We need you.
Flattered. Look, fellas, I hate to repair and run, but you'll excuse me? One to beam aboard. Hey, don't!
Oh! Transporter room. Beam LaForge back immediately.
Negative response, sir.
Try again.
Negative response.
Oh, there you go.
Status.
Viewer transmission terminated and blocked.
You're blocked.
We've been blocked and kicked out of the subreddit.
You're banned.
Shields up.
Shields up.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
Sensors at maximum.
Phasers ready, sir.
Worf's like, yeah, I was right. I was right.
But now they have Geordi, so it's like, gotta sacrifice them if you're gonna blow them up.
Yeah, it's worth it for Worf.
How about a sandwich?
I don't think so, sir.
Oh, come on. It's been hours. You must be hungry.
Gonna turn down a sandwich with Picard? Come on, kid.
Thank you, sir.
My mother, who doesn't exist anymore, would make me sandwiches. They've made no mention of her at all. They must have been really pissed off at her for, you know, just trying to make the show better.
Unbeknownst to me, one of his chums drew his weapon and impaled me through the back.
Oh.
Curious sensation, actually. Not much pain. Shock, certainly, at the sight of serrated metal sticking through my chest.
Pierced them all the way through.
Actually remember that I laughed out loud. Well, it pierced my heart, of course. In fact, if we'd not been so near to a medical facility, I would surely have died.
Really?
That was a great scene, I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I know we joke about it, but I hope we never see a flashback in Star
No,
Trek. Because
no.
those scenes are always so great.
Yeah, the picture's painted perfectly just with his words. As much as I would love to see current age Picard's with an obvious wig fighting this guy and his heart being impaled.
Did you read that book I gave you?
Some of it.
He didn't open it.
Who's the main character?
Open your mind to the past. Art, history, philosophy. And all this may mean something.
Those are those moments where he stands out as his own captain, like his own.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
We have arrived at Starbase 515.
I enjoyed our trip together, sir.
I did not.
So did I.
Oh.
We demand that you return our crew member immediately.
Request denied.
Lower your shield.
Request denied.
Oh, come on.
Return our man to us.
Want him?
Yes, damn it.
Good. We want all computer information from your ship.
Ooh.
Now.
Oh, they replicated his phaser.
Oh, boy.
We've got a man held hostage by alien forces, and all I have are no options.
They all have the phasers pointed at him. All right, give us a minute. They all run into the conference room. You're wondering who these people are?
What is it?
Don't worry about a thing, Captain. We've done this 100 times, and we're ready when you are.
Let's get on with it, Doctor. I have
Only
work
100?
to do.
Did they go to the Death Star? Because those are the Royal Guards for the Emperor. Oh, another Picard sleepy episode.
There's been some capillary reaction here. Let's proceed carefully. We'll need sharper focus on the thoracic polychromatics.
Very interesting, because Picard is knocked out, so this whole scene now is just all these characters we don't know.
And they're setting it up like something's going to happen and go wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why are we getting so much time of this surgery? I thought the whole point was just him getting it was enough.
We want to be smart.
So open the hailing frequency. Now listen to me.
Good job from Geordi selling the ribs.
Kids today would forget that they even got hit by a phaser. They'd just be standing up like nothing happened.
We want to be nothing if not persistent.
Nobody ever said they were great conversationalists.
Brave of Geordi to talk shit about him right there in the situation he's in.
Speaking of time, this may be your time. I shall personally miss you.
I shall miss you at weapons systems analysis.
Uh-huh.
Come on,
And
work.
I guess you'll just have to arm your photon torpedoes without me.
There you go.
Work with me out there.
He knows about weapons.
You can make us strong.
Well, it's not something that I really like to talk about.
Your captors will be considered treason.
But I may have no choice.
You will die without honor.
Thanks a lot, Worf. Why don't we work on that guidance system, okay?
Make us strong or die.
I feel like they could have easily tricked them. Oh, we're sending it to you right now. They send some sort of virus and shuts their shit down or something. I don't know. I don't know if the Enterprise can do that, but
They should have kept track of the virus from the Iconians to send to them. I appreciate how they went through the work of showing us the daytime and nighttime of the same location. Didn't have to do that, so good effort.
even in the future, surgeries take, 20 hours.
We need a biomolecular physiologist in here. This man is dying.
God, they're gonna get Wes.
Oh, I became an expert in so-and-so last night. Instead of reading the book Picard wanted me to read, I read this one. Guess I was right, Picard, huh?
Or maybe that was the book he gave him. I finally read it.
Metabolization.
Negative.
Heterocyclics.
Failing. And capillary integrity too unpredictable to attempt a resect.
You're unwilling to make the attempt?
I'm not qualified.
I know someone who is.
Now the most badass moment, if Dr. Crusher walked in right there. But it'll be Pulaski.
Don't give me hope.
Don't give me hope.
Yeah, it's gonna be Pulaski, what everyone wants, right?
I am receiving an emergency summons from Starbase 515. Captain Picard is close to death.
I'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Positive indication of armed photon torpedoes, Commander.
You already did it.
Starbase requests we proceed to base at warp 9.
Transporter room, beam 1 to the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if we've seen that before.
Yeah, like same shot from screen to there. Yeah.
Blowing that hydrogen exhaust through the Bassard collector sure put on a nice light show.
Harmless but effective. Were you able to disable the photons?
Just in time. That's why you're still here.
We can hear you. We have no idea what you're saying, though.
Yeah, but also, I know that they can do place-to-place location, but it's like they usually always beam into the transporter, like in every situation. It's kind of weird that he's just...
Didn't have time.
Didn't have time.
Well, Brian's not there. We don't need to be down there.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh. Jesus Christ.
This is a routine procedure. Quite common.
She had that fucking look on her face because she knew this is not who you wanted. We know what you fans wanted, and you're not getting it. What a fucking work.
I didn't want you involved in this.
You're welcome.
If you're here, the entire crew must know.
You're still the captain. Invincible.
Huh, thank you.
I guess you can say I crushed it.
I had a thought for just a second. Obviously, I know it wouldn't happen, but what if it had been Bones?
Oh, God.
Call him out of retirement for
Yeah,
that.
I'm 180 years old.
Furthermore, any rumors of my brush with death are greatly exaggerated. Is that clear?
I was fine.
Set course for the Epsilon Sector, Warp 5. Engage.
They just had the perfect layup to have, like, an incredible return. A perfect moment.
Yeah.
Like, they could have done, they set up, the bait and switch where it's like, oh, it's going to be Pulaski. And then, like, because we never saw Pulaski go over there. And, like, just first. But nope, cut to that stupid fucking smirk. Like, that's right. Special guest appearance. Me. Who's in, whatever.
Oh, man. You know what? That does make me think, though. You brought up the special appearance thing, the opening credit. I wonder, if they could they ever even have, like, a special reveal that wouldn't just be spoiled in those opening credits. I don't know if they would purposely hide the opening credit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like as much as things have changed, where I feel like things have always been the same. Like, I remember being, like, super pissed they announced Spider-Man for, like, Civil War. Like, how cool it would have been if he was just a surprise in there. And then, like, how, like, because people were talking about the Q episode, like, it was spoiled that Q was going to come back. The preview for that. It's like, things always sucked.
They don't trust you. You gotta keep watching. You gotta keep them watching.
It's like, I need more of those surprises in my life. You know what I mean? I'm tired of everything being like, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it.
Yeah. As far as the episode, the whole storyline with Geordi beaming over to this other ship, it actually turned out a little bit better than I was expecting. At the beginning, I was like, oh no, like this is not going to be good. I genuinely felt like, oh, they're going to want to eat them, and that's why they're all fat, you know. They didn't go that way, and the whole thing of tricking them and everything with Geordi picking up on their hints, I thought was pretty good. It's not, you know, wasn't not amazing or anything. It was fine. And then the stuff with Picard is what I was more interested with, the character stuff with him and Wesley. The surgery stuff was, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. Like, you don't have any characters, you know, like Picard's knocked out, it's these surgeons you don't know, and then Pulaski comes in. Thematically for the episode, I get it. Like, it sets it up at the beginning, he doesn't want her to do it, she comes in at the end, but, like, what's the lesson? I mean, Picard it wasn't his choice to be like, the only person that can help you is Pulaski, and him have to be like, all right, fine. It literally wasn't up to him at all. Like, she came in while he was unconscious against his will.
Yeah,
so.
good point. It was just a callback to season 1 Picard, taking a little nap, you know what I mean, while getting surgery. Yeah, it was really odd just seeing a scene with all the doctors and none of our main characters being aware. Yeah, Picard needed to make that decision for himself. But I did enjoy, as cringe as Wesley was with his questions, I do enjoy Picard just talking about his past. Flat shot, him just talking, and similar to a stage play, just like able to paint that picture perfectly where I can see it happening in my head. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, so good stuff there. And I will say about the whole surgery element of it, I do always appreciate the little bit of world building we get, getting to see this starbase, what the doctors and surgeons dress up like there, and you know how that all works. It's just a little bit more of a peek into the world, so that's always nice to see. At the end of the day, this one's kind of just right down the middle for me. It's like, it was fine, I enjoyed watching it, and it is what it is.
It's there. It exists. It's number 17, and it'll always be number 17.
If you want to see our full discussion on the episode, that'll be available for you to click right here. If it's not there yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can check out all of our reactions and discussions to all of Star Trek.